Okay, well, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever and whenever you are. Fudge Dice Roll here, and we're playing a little bit of Riverside 22, which is a really fun uh, mod map for Farming Sim 22. And right now we've just been running around collecting some of the hidden collectibles on the map to bring our cash up a little bit as we had just started the game. As you can tell, it's August. It's 8:23 in the morning, and we are getting things kind of set up. We're going to be setting ourselves up a dairy farm here. And so far, we have the dairy that's on the map. We'll jump up here. So we have this dairy barn here, this cow barn, large. This one can store 200. Well, not store, but this one can accommodate 200 cattle. And then here we have this grass field, which you'll actually see the cattle roaming in. But what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna come through here and actually mow a lot of this grass up. We're gonna mow this grass and probably bale it too, so we can start. Well, actually, in this case, we'll mow this grass and then turn it into hay. So as we can see here, we are gonna need to bring water and. Yeah, so the nice thing about this barn here in particular is it has the aggro robot here attached. So silage, hay, um what does it take? Silage, hay, and straw. So yeah, this will be fun. It's just something relaxing. It's a little bit late at night here for me, and I just kind of wanted to play some farm sim. I'm thinking there's been a couple of changes to this because in the previous version there used to be a lot of vehicle storage right through here, and now that's gone. You can actually still see it on the mini map. If you take a look at the mini map here, it still shows it on the mini map here. All the storage actually used to still be here, but it's all gone, which I think is a little strange. I believe it was removed in the last update. So, but that's fine. This just kind of gives us, we can put something here. We have this built-in grain storage here. We have a couple of sheds. So we'll probably save this area for some of the other mods that I have installed. We can kind of take a look at what I've got going on. So here's a good number of the mods. We're running a lot of the FS22 packs here, including this new Riverside pack, which we're going to be using because we're going to be handling a lot of grass and stuff for the cattle. I don't really know if we're going to use anything from Platinum Expansion. I might turn that one off. We'll probably use Vermeer as well, just for, baling. And I think all this big open space, I'll probably do something in the center here with maybe a BGA using pumps and hoses. But right now we don't have anything. We have this little forklift here, which I believe is part of the map. I don't think we actually own it. Yeah, no. So this is a map resource. So we have a lot of stuff we're gonna need to buy. We also are gonna need to purchase some fields to work. So right now we have field 76, and I think I might go for field 28, which doesn't look to be. What are you? I don't think field 28's got anything going on in it, does it? Sorghum, maybe? No. I think field 28's actually just empty. Let's pop back over here and see. Is field 28 an empty field? If it is, then, that kind of works out for us. We can plant it up. I think it is. It looks, yeah, this is an empty field. It says crop type is grass. Interesting. Was this just like a recently planted grass field? Ah, okay. We had grass turned off. Then yes, I definitely think we're going to be buying field 28. That just makes sense. This is 104 on, what is this? 37K is what that's running for. Field 28. I'm going to scroll down here all the way to 37K. All right, we're going to go ahead and buy this field. We're going to need to have the grass. That'll be very useful for us to have. Let's kind of take a look at what else we have on the map here. We have field 76, which is connected to the back of our cattle barn. We have field 28 here, which is another grass field. And I don't think that there's going to be anything crazy that we need for dealing with cattle. We don't have any animals in our field yet. All right. What do I want to do? We're going to need a few things for the farm. All right. So let's go ahead and just start with what we're going to need to be dealing with all the grass. We are going to need, first of all, we're going to need a tractor. But let's go ahead and look for a tractor that's going to be able to easily haul some of our grassland items. So let's see here. What do we want? We're looking for some mowers. Checking here. We have a few options. We have a lot of options, actually. The Vermeer adds a few things. We have this Coloss, which is nice. You know, I don't know if I'm going to go with my typical John Deere tractor setup, as I usually do. Usually it's just me with lots of John Deere equipment. But I might do it. Goodness, phone is exploding in the back. Um, you know what? It's so hard not to. I mean, I know that we can get a cheap tractor here, nice cheap John Deere. So, because we can go with what came out for FarmCon, which is this. Oh, you're not strong enough. Oof. A 5M series. That's not bad. It's 77K. Hmm. Well, let's see. What do we have anything decent? This little Kubota might actually do. I'm looking for something that's not going to be overly expensive. Yeah, you're just just a little booger. Let's put this better. Yeah, ooh. Actually, yeah, this is strong enough to pull that. But the question is do we? I think we're gonna want to go with a bigger mower setup here. So what do we have here? This Coloss setup. It needs at least a 160 tractor. Okay. In that case, I don't think any of these tractors here are gonna be able to pull that. Yeah, the 6M series tops out at 140. Ooh, the Coloss can do it actually, and it would be fitting since we're gonna be rocking that. Okay, actually, yeah. So it looks like we're gonna end up going with this Coloss tractor here, this Arian 660. We're gonna. Oh wait, hold on. No, that doesn't go up to. Yeah, there we go. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, what are you doing? All right, that's fine. So this is 145 off the rip. We're gonna have to. There we go. 165. Can we go a little higher than that? 185. This will actually give us a lot of versatility right here. So it's going to bring up the price, but it's going to give us a lot of versatility. Let's go ahead and toss some narrow tires on here. We're also going to go ahead and give this a front loader attachment. GPS is going to be useful. And with precision farming, we're going to go ahead and throw this on here. Detects the nitrogen demands of your crops while driving with this over your field. You get more precise information. So this is going to be this is an expensive little tractor here at 172, but that's fine. And let's go ahead and let's see here. We don't get any. How does this work? Okay. All right. Oh yeah, that's right. So they generally will have like where it is. Let's see. Well, we're in Riverside. So we're in Riverside, and we're 33 FDR. Let's dice roll. I know. Look at you. So original there. All right, that's fine. So this is good. This is going to be a good tractor for us. We'll go ahead and buy this. This is going to handle pretty much most of the heavy lifting of the farm for now. We'll go ahead and grab these here. Grab this. This will give us the ability to go ahead and mow the field or fields. Right now we'll only have the one little field to do, but that's fine. We'll have that bigger field, field 28, to work. Okay, so we have that. We're gonna need something to need a tedder for the field. The Pottinger is like way too big. If we go with this really big one though, then we don't actually know. We can probably get away with this Vicon here. And this is basically just going to be so that we can head the grass into hay. So let's go ahead and buy one of these. We are going to need a windrow though. So find that here. We have a few options, don't we? I do kind of like this Vermeer one, which is pretty cool in my opinion. This isn't that bad. This is a pretty nice system here. So I'll probably snag this up. It doesn't need a license plate on it, so let's go ahead and buy that. And we're gonna need a baler. Let's take a look at the baling option here. What's gonna be a decent baler for us? We could stick with cloths here. We could grab the uni wrap, and the uni wrap's not bad. But I don't really want to use the uni wrap because I prefer to do square bales if I could. This quadrant would be pretty decent. It allows us to do some pretty good square bales. What else do we have here? Options. Oh, we have the Go file. This one will do round bales. I don't think that there's one that does square bales, is there? No, this is a round baler. This is a... Ooh, this one's got a silage additive tank. Uh, hmm. This one wouldn't be maybe too bad. I don't know. Well, still a round baler. What I want to do this. Okay, so we do have some other options here. We have the John Deere 100 series, which is pretty good. This actually will give us some nice square bales. The 690, though, I believe is the European model. And since we're kind of in more of a little bit of a European sort of a area, maybe we'll go with that. The other thing we have here is this little fella here. Do we need crawler track? Do we really need that? Wide tires, standards, silage additive tanks are a yes. This actually might be, ooh, it's just outside of our horsepower usage. Well, hold on. We have a 185. 10 horsepower is really not a deal breaker, is it? I think we can get away with it. We could also paint it the Colossus colors, which is not a bad deal. Um, We do the tank also. Color. Frame. Frame in white. And rim color in white. And pearl white. Yeah, that's not bad. We have like a pearl, sets of gloss. Yeah, we'll just leave it with that one. Okay, that could actually work out for us. Ooh, but it's 164K. Oof, oof. All right, hold on. Hold on. Yeah, you're like, oh, fudge, you just did all that work for nothing. Yeah, I know. Oh, hold on. The round baler might be the best option for us. The only thing I don't like about the round baler is the constant stop and go, stop and go. So this is a 160. The uni wrap. Does this have a silage additive to it? No, it doesn't. And it's 78K for the uni wrap. And this is 96K. It's a little bit more expensive, but being able to have the silage additive tank means we get more crop yield. So I'll take it wrapper design standard, and we'll leave it with just the standard wrapper. And I'd like to go with the green foil. Okay, this isn't bad. A little expensive, but not bad. Alright, what else do we need? So this gives us the ability essentially to handle our stuff there. Are you the only one? Yes. This is the only piece for the cloth that we're probably going to need to get a few attachments for it as well. Bale handler. Okay. Yeah. Transport round bales. That could be useful with moving bales around. But we'll hold off on that for now. We are going to need some bag lifters and stuff like that. All right, well, first of all, let's go ahead and just start working our first bit of stuff here to the farm. How about? So we have our tractor. Back this little fella up, and we still have a pretty substantial amount of money to start off with here. So we went around and found a lot of the little collectibles on the map, and they're like worth 50K a piece. And we are starting on the normal difficulty mode. So we started with 1.5 mil, which sounds like a lot, but it'll go fast. All right. Now I did, for my own sanity, turn traffic off, because the traffic can be absolutely obnoxious. Oh, hold on, I forgot to open this gate, which allows much quicker access to the farmland that we purchased. We'll make our way through here to our farm. And we have a lot of stuff we can do. We can actually harvest a lot of these fields, so if we wanted to get into some of that, we can. I do have it set to do 2-day seasons, so but we're only going to get away with a 1-day season right now. Alright, so this is actually pretty nice. We have a nice little plot of land here. A pretty good amount of stuff we can do with it, honestly. There used to be, in this area right here, also on the map, there used to be like a little horse barn area. It's not here anymore. That's very peculiar. It took a couple of things out of this map, which is fine, Alright, so we'll be able to enter over here. So actually, let's just go ahead. I could probably put down a nice little cover over here to store some vehicles under. Or maybe the manure heap or whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and drop our stuff here. We're going to head back. We're going to pick up the other things that we have at the farm store. And bring them back here so we can process that. Now I'm trying to think what else we're going to need. We're going to need a few things actually. We're going to need... I think I'm just going to purchase cattle and have them delivered. I don't think I'm going to get a cattle truck per se. I can hold 200 head of cattle in there, but I think what I'll do is I'll just start with 50 head of cattle to begin with. But I'm going to have to figure out how to feed and support 50 head of cattle right now, because it ain't going to happen off of this little tiny wheat harvest that's about to go down. That I can tell you that much. Or not wheat harvest, but this little tiny grassland harvest. Because it's not much. We are not going to get maybe more than, I would say, 3 or 4 bales out of that little bit of field, if we're lucky. And speaking of, we're going to need to buy some bond silage additive to put in this fella over here. But I think we're going to hold off on taking that there for now. I can, and I will, connect this to the front. And this is actually like a cool thing you can do. I think you can actually run both of these at the same time. So you can be getting your hay set up. Okay, oops, my bad. Be doing your heading your hay in the front here, and then with that in the back, windrowing it into a nice, clean, neat row. Pretty useful in my book. Once we get things kind of situated here, because this is like a, oh, all right, okay, thank you. Once we get things situated, all right. Oh, okay, that hedge isn't really there. That's fun. Once we get things situated, we'll be turning the time up. I think we're gonna go for a 3x time, potentially 3 to 5, depending. I think we'll be all right though. The other thing is I need to check and see, because I don't think I have a house that I can save at, or not save, but like advanced time. I might have to download a mod to do that. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I could advance time or not. I could check, because that's the little house that's on my property. I think there's actually a mod that that's already on the map where I can download. I could place a welcome mat that acts as a house, as a sleep trigger. Over here? Yeah, see, there's no sleep trigger here. That's fine. I believe that there's a mod for it, so let's go to construction. Farmhouses, and right here, yep, doormat. So here, this is our sleep trigger. There it is. Welcome, it says. Welcome to you. Oh, we're gonna get, yep, there we are, we can sleep. Nice. I do really like this farm. This is the farm that I ran when I was playing with my 3 other friends. We were running a multiplayer map of this and had a lot of fun. It looks a little different because, like I said, there was a huge, I mean, you still see it on the mini map here. Well, not like that, you can't, but yeah, you can still see, like, right here, there was all this additional storage here, and now it's gone. And then down here, there's also horses, but I don't know if I placed the horse barn down there or if it was there from the get-go. It's fine. So, we have everything that we need here to start cutting the grass if we wanted to. And I think we want to. So what I'm going to do is pull up here, dip this stuff off into this kind of like little staging area. And then we will, there we go. Then we'll move on from there. Ooh, calm down, high speed. Let's straighten this out a little bit. I was a little too reckless with my backing up speed. There we are. It's tight. It's tight, but it works. There we go. We'll drop these off. And then really we just have the baler left and bond silage to get for that. We could go grab that. We can go grab the baler and our we go grab the baler and grab the front loader attachment. And then maybe go get a front loader attachment. We're gonna need a few things. Also, I think that I'm gonna have to have a so I think this will has internal slurry storage, but I am going to need to have storage for the manure, which we will be trying to work with. I also think if we can, I wouldn't mind maybe buying one more of these fields. Maybe this field over here, that's a wheat field. Looks like it's ready to harvest. Just to also get the straw from that field. I know that will be a little bit of a costly endeavor there, but we still have a pretty decent amount of money. And I do also want to do arable farming, so I might look into buying one of these other fields. That would put me at 3 fields, which is pretty good. Because I don't want it to all just be 100% dairy farm. I would like to do some other things. I'd like to grow some wheat and some soybeans and what have you. So let's hop over to here, grab our front loader attachment. We can go ahead and turn our hazard lights off as well. Detaching tool. I would not want to detach the tool in this state. Bond silage. Go ahead and get a pallet of that. Fertilizer. Oh, ooh, okay, that's a huge, that's a liquid fertilizer. Wow, that's like a little bit of, All right, where are we at? Bond silage additive. Here we are. Seed treating liquid. Interesting. Oh, it's from the AGI pack. Okay. Bond silage additive. Use this to increase your yield. We will buy a pallet of that. I think we can actually move that with our hands. I think this is light enough that we can actually just pick it up. No? Oh, it's 200. How's that 260 kilos? That's kind of silly. All right, well, here we are. Gonna use this to bring it over. All right, or we're gonna bump it instead. I'm just gonna take this right over to here. We'll hook up the U. This should be a close enough space for this to work. Just okay. I also want to get a nice pickup truck for the farm as well. And here we go. See how much this will hold. Maybe it'll take the whole flat. That would be great. It looks like it. Ooh, no, it looks like it'll actually hold more than the flat. All right, and then let's go ahead and look at some front loader attachments we're gonna need. I think we are going to need the universal buckets. Pretty much a gimme. Bale spike. We're going to be doing mostly round bales now, it looks like. We can grab that bale handler, or we can grab this bale handler. Is that with it 16 versus 17? It's actually slightly cheaper to get the go vial. Front loader, telehandler. Okay, that's nice. We can get this as a front loader attachment. We'll buy one of those. And what else do we need? Probably a pallet fork. Can't really go wrong with having. Oh, oops. You can't really go wrong with having a pallet fork. Those are pretty useful. And also a bag lifter. I don't know if we get the dual. Get the dual bag lifter. We're also going to need a counterweight for the back. Counterweight. Here we go. I think probably this 900 is going to do it. It's a front weight. Yeah, no. Okay. This right here. We'll see where we're at. 59%. Okay, we could buy one more, but I feel like that's going to be more than enough for us right now. So, while we're here, we'll go ahead and bring back with us this bale front end piece here. We'll probably, once we do get the bales too, we're probably going to need to come back and grab... Ooh, let's not clip that. Go back and grab the weight, because we'll be going for the largest size bales we can do, which I think is 150 centimeters. Alright, so we'll run this back to the farm. We'll process that little field that we have. Then I think we'll look at maybe getting one more of these fields. I think the field that's closest to our house. And then we'll need to buy ourselves a combine. We're turning way too close again. I have this problem with these fences here. I always forget that they're there, and then I clip into them and they stop whatever it is that I'm hauling. Yeah, I think this field, which field is this? Field 30. It's pretty sizable. Field 30. Field 29. I think that's the one I was looking at, because it's right here, sort of in the Foursquare. So maybe field 29. It's not huge, but it's a good size. I don't think field 27's got anything going on. Let's take a peek. And we do need to kind of... I don't really think we need to worry about 28. What are we looking at for 29? This is saying that 47K. It's 66K for you. Field 20 is a good one. I feel like we're probably going to go ahead and just get this. Let's go ahead and buy field 29. It's showing that it's mostly sandy loam, which isn't bad. What do we got mostly here? Mostly sandy loam. Okay. We'll go ahead and buy you. It just makes sense. And then what we need to do is get precision farming data for these fields. I'm going to purchase the soil information for this one. $4,500. Yeah, it's basically just sandy loam. And for you as well, basically just sandy loam. A little bit of silty clay in the corners, which is fine. Do I really need to purchase soil info for this? I guess we can, but these are just going to be grass fields. They're basically just going to stay grass fields. But I guess, for I guess peace of mind, we'll have the information that way. All right, let's go harvest our grass out of this little field here. Little field, is that says 76 or is it, yeah, 76. There are a lot of fields on this map, but not particularly large fields. So, alright, I'm going to leave you here. We'll disconnect you, and then we will toss our front loader off, like right here. Alright, okay. We should be good. Come back over here, grab these. No, not jump out of our tractor. Alright. Look at this little bit of grass chopped up. I should be able to open this gate, right? Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's start with our little front here. And go ahead and turn. We already got a nice little bit of grass there. Get ourselves turned. And that is good. Alright, we are good to go. We can start mowing the grass here in this field. I'm not going to worry about getting every single little bit of it. I will probably miss a little bit on the edges here and there, and that's fine. That was a little bit of a rough turn there. Alright. It's not so bad. We should be able to skirt around this tree. Oh yeah, we're gonna fit just perfectly through here. Alright, that's good. So yeah, this will be good for us here. Ooh, rotating around this is gonna be a rough one. I should be alright. Yep. Alright, there we go. I don't know about that tree right there, though. That might be a little bit more difficult for us to do. It's going to be more of a pain than it's going to be worth, so we'll just kind of skirt it this way. Hey, what's going on, Watchdog 33? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing good. I just looked over and saw somebody was here. We are playing a little bit of Farming Sim, and we are going to be running a dairy. So right now we're trying to get some food and whatnot, prep for the cattle. We're going to be feeding them primarily hay to begin with, but eventually we'll be making some mixed ration that's going to be much more like dietarily efficient for them. Yeah, we have a little bit of stuff going on here, huh? I hope you are doing well, my man. I was just thinking about our little gaming group there. A couple days ago, I went to go try to get into Star Citizen. I was having account issues, and apparently there's been a lot of problems on Star Citizen with the latest patch. There's been a lot of login issues for people and issues with stuff not working. They essentially once again broke the game with their update. which is understandable because they made a massive system change. So, but yeah, I was talking with our other comrade in arms, and he doesn't even think he wants to play the game anymore. Which is a little surprising to me, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we can endure. But yeah, so right now we're getting all this grass kind of trimmed up, so we can come through here. And I'm gonna also probably go get a grass roller as well. Yeah, that's gonna be useful for us to have, so that we can get this field growing a little bit faster. Now, mowing this field is going to be a lot more obnoxious when we have all those cows, because the cows will be roaming the field. Now, there's no collision or anything for the cows. It just looks really immersion breaking to be driving a giant grassland mower and all the rest of the equipment through the cattle. It's just, so if I do anything with this field, it will probably be not recorded, just for my own sanity's sake. I don't know. I wanted to play more of the Ohio Richlands map. My problem is I just can't get over the fact that I can't really customize anything on the map. I can't delete buildings. Like, I can't make my farm have the kind of stuff on it that I want it to have, and that just kind of really irks me. All right. This isn't half bad. Like I said, we're not going to hit every, blade of grass here, but I don't feel like we're doing a bad job, all things considered. We're getting it all for the most part. And we're going to smack a little bit into that tree. That's fine. Just back it up a smidge. And rotate it. We have a little patch that we missed, but that's fine. We'll be getting everything, windrowed up and what have you. But we'll have pretty decently even lines when it's all said and done. Maybe not so much right now, but it'll get better when it comes to, harvesting everything. Little jank looking right now, but it'll harvest nice. It'll buff out. We'll buff it out. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. I'm just going to kind of pull in through here. Get this last little bit there. Yum. Alright, cool. So that doesn't look half bad. And all of this is basically just to get us started and prepped to have cattle on the farm. Actually, you know what? There's this other little spot right over here that belongs to us. This little bit of field right here. And so I think we'll mow this too. Whatever extra grass we can get, right? Back that up. And there we go. There we go. Extra free grass. You know, you can't beat that. All right, don't look at that. All right, so yeah, so there should be a few passes here. All right, not too shabby, not too shabby. All things considered, you don't have access to this land. Okay. All right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. What am I gonna do? Oh man. So I am another thing that I've got going on that's going to be coming to the channel here soon is my very first actual play of Ironsworn Starforged. At one point, I had started putting things together for my actual play. I had a really interesting character and backstory. This really cool character called Roland Becker, and it just ended up not happening at the time. I had way too much going on in my life. But now I'm at a point where I can jump into doing the whole Starforge actual play podcast. And so I've done a lot more reading on the system. I've also watched a lot more content, and there's now some more tools out for it too, in the form of this really awesome system called Stargazer, which allows you to kind of keep track of everything via a kind of like a web app. And so I've been using that to build everything, because before I was kind of just using like Google Docs and a Google Sheet to track everything. That's how I was going to have it all set up. And now I'm like, oh wait, I can just use this web app, and it exports everything as like a JSON file or an HTML file, so it makes it really easy for me to kind of, you know, ooh, man, backing up did not kick in as fast as I thought it would. But yeah, that's going to make me doing things a lot easier, and I can always just save a copy. I can always export a copy of my data and keep that saved on my Google Drive, just in case. I'm really looking forward to it. It's an interesting community, playing solo tabletop roleplay games, and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, man, we're just going balls to the wall, aren't we? Alright, let's not hit everything. I think it's the narrow tires on here. And I have narrow tires on here because I'm going to need them come like actually doing arable farming, because I do have crop destruction turned on, which means we're running over things with our big tires, they are going to get destroyed. Alright, so this should do us just fine. Of course, I'm going to be a little bit jank when it comes to operating this, and I'm going to oversteer because it's me, so of course I'm going to oversteer. And I'm using a keyboard and mouse. I could be using my steering wheel, but I don't know. I have like a love-hate relationship with the steering wheel and foot pedal system, because I still need the mouse to turn my head, and that's kind of an annoying problem to have. So it's like I don't feel like I can truly use the steering wheel to its full potential if I still have to pull a hand off and throw it on my mouse. And I know there's some people out there that use like the Tobii eye tracking. I just don't have that kind of a budget. Like, I'll be honest, I just don't have that kind of a budget to do that. But here we are, getting this grass tedded, turning it into hay, which will then come through, and we will get it all baled up. Oh, I'm missing swathage here. That's fine, as long as the majority of this is tedded into hay. It'll be a hay bale. If there's a little bit that's still like grass, that's fine. it's not going to make a big stink about it, because it'll go with whatever the majority is in the tank. So it'll go with the majority of what's in the tank. All right. This should actually go relatively quickly through here. We'll just have to come back in. I guess like I could have run this on the front and then just pulled the windrow behind me and seen if that worked that way, but because this has got all these trees and stuff in here and it's a little narrow and difficult to navigate, I'm just going to do things one at a time. Once field 28 is actually grown, it'll be a little different there. But yeah, it's a little late at night right now, so I feel like a little congested. It's not super bad, but I'm just a little congested is all. Plus, it doesn't help that I had an ice cream earlier tonight. I had a little bit of a cheat night. I've been exercising a whole lot lately, a lot of cardio, a lot of running, and you know, I wanted to have a little bit of a cheat night tonight. So I had some ice cream, but I'm lactose intolerant. So I always get a little congested after the fact. But there's just some things that are worth suffering for, and Turkish mocha chip is one of those things. So don't at me. Alright. Yeah, this will pretty much be it. We'll just wing around up here at the top. And then we should be able to go grab the windrow, get everything kind of in a lot nicer, neater rows. And then we can go hit this stuff through here. Once everything's in nicer, neater rows, we can move on to baling and then moving the bales. And we did get bond silage additive. I don't know if that will be a thing with the hay. It might not. It might just be straight up for grass and not for hay. Which, you know, I mean, that's fine. That's understandable. We'll be doing hay and silage. So right now, though, we just need the hay because we can feed the hay to the cattle at an 80% efficiency, whereas we'll use the silage, straw, and hay and mineral feed and stuff like that to make the mixed ration, which will give us 100% feeding efficiency. Bring you over to here. Drop you off and grab the windrower. I do like the look of this Vermeer windrower. It's actually really cool, and I like the look of it. I wish I could change the color so that it could match like my Kloss tractor and stuff, but that's fine. That's fine. And then we can unfold it and lower it. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of bring this around this way. It's a really big piece of equipment. Hold on. Let me drop that. Lower it. And turn it on, Now here, go down. Here we go. Everything's getting pulled into a nice, neat row here for us to lift up. Gonna kind of throttle this, take it a little slow through here. Make sure that I'm actually getting everything. Get it all. I mean, there's going to be like some little nubbins that we're going to miss, and that's fine. Yeah, see, look, there's some nubbins right there. We can always grab those at another time. We'll have some little sections that aren't going to be perfect, but that's fine. Oh, we still got to do that little bit of field over here. Maybe I'll pick that up as just regular grass, right? We'll just take this over there. We'll line it up as just kind of normal grass, and we'll make some silage bales out of that. That's fine, because we're gonna need to start kind of doing that stuff anyway. I would like to feed the cattle TMR kind of as soon as possible. You know, like whenever we can start giving them like maximum nutrition, it's always gonna be best. Like, hey, here you go. Here's your maximum nutritional efficiency. Now you can produce all of the good stuff for me. The optimal amount of milk. And, you know, milk and slurry and everything. Milk and slurry and manure. Oh my. Kind of wing this back down this way. We're not catching on everything we see. But yeah, we're going to have a little bit of stuff here. It's going to be a pain. That's fine. That's okay. We're going to just rotate you this way here. We can hopefully miss the tree. Is this going to be a little bit of an annoying area for us to get everything baled up? Mm-hmm. Yep. But sometimes it's the way the cookie crumbles. It's what you get for being spendthrifty here and mowing down your pasture that all your cattle are going to be standing in. I think this might be a one and done kind of a situation, though. I might not ever mow through this area again and just leave it to be kind of I don't know. Just a visual thing. Like, I understand that I'll be able to mow the grass here, but it's also kind of a pain to mow the grass here, you know? I can get other dedicated fields for grassland and not have to drive myself insane with rotating around trees and stuff. And it's like, I don't want to cut them down because they add to the nice aesthetic that we would like to set up for the cows. Let me see climbing. I don't know what that means. There really isn't any climbing. All right. So we're almost done through here, and then we will go grab our baler and get this all baled up. Turn that off. Rotate back around and try to get this last little bit through here. You know, we're not going to be able to get that really without messing the rows up worse than they are. So we'll just kind of come this way, grab this little bit. It's fine. We'll let that get a little jank. There we go. we're gonna bring this around, and we will go ahead and row up all of the grass that's on the other side of the hedging over here. Just have that done, and then we'll be able to bale that as well. Okay. I understand that's a little immersion breaking just to drive through the hedges like that, but kind of working with what I got here. It's also immersion breaking to be, you know, in third-person view mode. I'm not trying to go for a super duper immersive kind of run. I mean, I do play with like precision farming and a few other things on, but mostly that's more just because I kind of like the challenge. I like the additional attention to detail is what it is, really. It makes it feel a little less arcadey at times. It was the same thing for Farming Sim 19. Back, you know, before Seasons was Seasons was just a mod in that version of the game. And now it's like an integrated, you know, feature of the main game, which I really, you know, enjoy. I think they could do better with how they their crop like growth timetable, because like, you know, only being able to plant wheat one time per year is a little silly when you can definitely grow wheat, you know. You can have your spring wheat and your winter wheat. All right. Okay, so that's pretty good. I think we might go ahead and bale the grass first. And then we will go bale all the hay. All right. I need to figure out, actually, let's just go ahead and park this off where it's going to live. I think we'll probably put this over here in this little garage. We'll start giving things homes. All right. I'm going to go grab our baler. And I think what we're going to do is... we should be able to, like lower the pickup on this. What else? Okay, interesting. We're going to turn automatic drop on as well. So what, does this only do one size? I thought this one did multiple sizes. Hold on. I need to check this. Oh, no, it only does 125s. Well, that's interesting. I thought this did up to 150, but apparently it does not. That's fine. That's okay. There we go. Cool. It just starts wrapping it right up. Okay, so we're actually going to have quite a few little silage bales out of this then, huh? Surprising. I do like the animation on this. These bovine balers are pretty cool. And this is new to the season 2 or season pass year 2. And these just came out, I think, like last week. Quite nice. We're not using a whole lot of spawn silage additive either. So, let me grab this little bit here. The good old German equipment. The Kloss tractors. It was actually interesting because the other day I was playing this game with some friends and they were surprised that the New Holland brand actually originated in the United States in New Holland, Pennsylvania, but now it is actually owned by an Italian company and based out of, Turin, Italy. So yeah, we're not using much bond silage additive on these, which is great. Good, good, good. So we might be able to get, I think, maybe one more, or maybe this and then maybe another bale, I think. Oh yeah, most definitely another bale. Actually, there might be here for 2 more bales. Honestly, there's kind of enough. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. We'll let this kind of drop back here and then we'll go grab the rest. That's not bad. We ended up getting like 4, potentially 5 bales of silage out of all of this, which is good. This will be very good. Yeah. Actually, even a little bit more. I'm not sure what I should do with this last little bit that's here. I mean, I could pick it up, yes, but I think that'll throw off my bales when I go. But I don't want to have it just sat here, not looking good. I don't want to have all these splotches of like grass around. So we'll bump that a little bit. That's fine. As long as we're not over 1,000 liters, we should be okay. Because I believe the 5,000 liter, or the 1,000 liter point is when, oh, that's not my property. Interesting. So I'll have that little mark there. Yay! That looks so good. Like, alright. That's not bad. We got 5 bales of that. We can put that silage off to the side to ferment. Get it out of the way. I think I am going to get rid of this bunker silo here, though. Okay. I'm in here. This little bit. Then, is this still gonna use bond silage? I don't think it will because this is hay and not grass. I don't think it's gonna use any of our bond silage additive here, which makes me sad. Alright, that's fine though. Yeah, this goes significantly faster than like I think like the Vermeer baler, the round baler. Generally, I try to stick to square balers because they can just eat up the materials and they just keep dropping, and then I just come back to wrap with a separate machine. But this is actually going pretty quickly. I'm not having to stop for very long. It's just spitting them out real fast. So this will actually be pretty decent. I think we'll have enough here that we can get some cattle. What I ultimately would like to do, since I can have 200 head of cattle, would be to try to buy 50 at a time, but I don't think that we'll have enough, I don't think we'll have enough hay to sustain 50 cattle. Alright. But I could be wrong. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll have enough. We are getting a pretty good number of bales. Now, I should get out and see what the actual, see what the bales, like, properties are. So what are you? You are 4,500 liters. So 4.5 cubic meters of hay, which isn't bad, honestly. We might actually be able to get 50 head of cattle and feed them fairly decently. I'm going to grab some of this more loose material here, because I don't really want to leave a bunch of this in the field. So gonna kind of get some of these dregs that we missed when we were windrowing everything up. Alright. Not so bad. Not so bad. It's not a whole lot, though. Which is fine. I mean, I didn't expect it to be a lot. Alright, go this way. Round this out. Oh, and we're missing. That's fine. We're gonna have to come back anyway. Like I said, this doesn't have to be perfect. This can be a little splotchy if it has to be. Because I don't think we're gonna mow this field again, just because of all the trees and everything. I think we're gonna leave it more decorative for the cattle to graze in. Alright. Oh. Back it up. Spin ourselves around and grab some of this back here. See if we can't grab some of this here along that path there. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. Back on the trail here. Yeah, we're producing a pretty good number of bales. So, I think we got like 9 bales back through here. And we're clearly not done. So, yeah, I think we could probably, with this, we could probably go ahead and get a good number of cattle onto the farm. I don't know if we could do 50, but I feel like we could definitely do 20. Like 20 could definitely be a number. All right. All right, so here we go. And got a little bit back here. We'll just kind of spin this around. Grab this little bit through here. We'll try to get some more of the stuff to our left. There we go. I do really like the animation and the way this thing works. This is a really nice little baler. I think, I mean, because I was excited for the Vermeer pack, and there are definitely things that I like out of the Vermeer pack. I don't really like the self-propelled baler. I'm not a big fan of it, but I definitely do like the windrow and stuff like that from the Vermeer pack. But I am very happy with this Go Vital this baler. This is nice. The animation's pretty nice. I kind of like the chunky sound of it. It's got like some weight to the sound, and I like that. All right, so let's see if we can get one more bale potentially. That might be a hard sell. I think this is the last little big bit of this, isn't it? Yeah, we're probably not going to get one more bale out of this field. I mean, there's a lot of scrappy bits to pick up, so I could be wrong, but there's not a whole lot of substance. Like, there's not big chunks here, so... I think it's probably gonna not be in the cards, which is fine. Let's see if we can maybe grab a fair bit of this here. It's not so bad. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it. Don't think we're gonna get it, but that's fine. We'll kind of just pull up as much as we can here. So we can we'll probably get close, about 75%. If that's the case, if we can get like to 75%, I will probably just go ahead and activate one more, you know, like finish off the bale. Because I really don't want to have this sat with like 75% straw in here, so... Or not straw, but hay. That's 72. Just try to pull up as many of these little pockets as we can. That should be good. Yeah, 73. I think we'll pull this last little bit over here. And I'll push this over 75. And I'll just go ahead and use the power tool menu to... Oh yeah, there's definitely enough here. 74. I mean, hell, yeah, there's not enough for it to be able to max it out on its own, but... Yeah, 76. Bonk the tree a little bit there. 77. Heck, we might even hit like 80% or 79 at least. 78. This is what I get for trying to do this little field though. 79. Ooh, let's see what we're gonna get for this. This is a pretty chunky little bit there. Give me 82? Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the baler off. And we're gonna baler one, dry grass, windrow. We're just gonna fill it with hay. There we are. We were at, you know, 80, like what, 82%, so that's fine. I'm okay with that. Alright, well, this was a surprisingly nice little setup here. So I think we can get cows. I think we get like 20 cows. I think that should be a sufficient number. And we're going to go ahead and pull you. So I think our grassland stuff is all just going to kind of live over here. Now, I don't think I'm going to worry about rolling that field. I mean, we can. But I don't really plan on harvesting that field anymore. Just because it's kind of a pain to do. So we do have some other things to do on our agenda. Like we have to go. Is anything decent on sale right now? This is low loader, but not really. No. I was really hoping to get like some decent stuff on the sales, but nothing super impressive has popped up. My dog is staring at me from the hallway. Alright, so now how do you work, huh? How do you work? I just open you up this way? Okay. Will it kind of automatically finish you up? About roughly, yeah. So I just bring this over to here and dump it in. Are you, is this good? Oh, yep, it took the hay. Alright, well, I think what we will... hold on, I want to go clear all these hay bales out of the back before I bring the cows in. Alright. We'll come back here and grab all these hay bales. Oh, slow down, high speed. This thing does not brake very well. I have noticed. I mean, it also doesn't help that I'm flying through here like a speed racer, but... Alright, let's drop that. We'll get a couple of bales worth in here, so that should be like 9k grass right there. Or 9k of hay. 9 cubic meters of hay for the cattle to eat right now. We got a few more of these bales to get out of here. I wonder, is there a decent round bale transporter? Bale loader? The Schmetterling. Legal Schmetterling. How many was this hold? 2 bales. Oh, not really the greatest. This will hold 24 bales. That's quite a large number. What do you do? Square bales, round bales. Design is standard. Actually, I think I have a modded bale part in here. Yeah, the semi. Oh, this is for a semi trailer though. So auto load square bale round. Oh, this could hold 34 round bales. I will need this later, but not right now. That's too much for now. I also will need to have a semi truck to pull it, or I mean, I could get the like the little conversion attachment dolly so that I could use just like a pickup truck instead. But we're gonna. Is this good? Yeah, that's good. We have a few bales here we need to drop. Actually, I think at some point that'll be good, but not for this. Not for here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. There's fence there. I'm like, wait a minute. Why wouldn't you just let me go through? And I think I am going to need to keep some of this to put in for TMR. Now that's the question is, well, not really. I mean, I could, yeah, if I set it up that way. I don't need to have a mixing wagon to make TMR, but that's maybe on other maps, yes. But not on this one since this has a custom barn. So how many do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5 more bales out there? 6 more bales? 7? There's a couple more that I saw that were behind kind of like the cover here. So I think what I could do is I could put 2 bales worth of hay into the auto feeder, and then I can also bring back a pallet of mineral feed as well. Yeah, these narrow tires kind of give this a little bit of like annoying turning, and I don't know what to do about that. Not have narrow tires, yeah, that makes sense, but it's something. But like I said, I am going to need these because I don't want to be spending a lot of money on multiple pieces of equipment right off the bat. I have a really bad habit of doing that, where I will just buy a lot of equipment all at once. And then, you know, while you're waiting for your farm basically to establish, because the first couple years, you're just sort of getting set up, and you're not really established yet. It's always nice to have like a little bit of extra money in the bank and only buy things that you need initially. Oh, hold on, I can just do this, right? Yeah. And bring you over the top there, like so. And just, this is good. Yeah, okay. Good enough. So what, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bales left. I'll probably put 3 of these bales, continue to put these in there, and then put 2 bales. There we go. 2 bales will go into the robot feed mixer, because it's still going to be a while for the silage to be done. Maybe I'll put 3 in there. I do have quite a bit of silage. And then we'll have a good amount of straw. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put these last 4 in there because I will have a good amount of silage. I'll have straw. I'll have mineral feed. So these 4 will go in. This is going to be a little cheap, but I'm going to just kind of... Okay, no, I'm not. I was like, I'm just going to drive through here. No, apparently I'm not going to just drive through there. Alright, that's fine. We'll do it the proper way. Okay, game, you win. Because pretty soon we'll have all that straw to bring over here too, and then the mineral feed, and we'll be all good. So this will give us 18 cubic meters of hay for mixing in. And then I have no idea how much wheat straw we're going to have, but it should be a sufficient amount of wheat straw, because we bought that wheat field and it looked pretty sizable. I don't think we're going to have to go too crazy on this map with buying like the biggest, most massive like combine. I will probably get a ooh, nope, not there, not through there. I'll probably get the a John Deere combine, or maybe like a Colossus. I don't think I put any modded combines in that weren't just the John Deere ones. So, but maybe we'll skip away from our predominantly John Deere green farming kind of aesthetic that we normally have, and just kind of branch out into some other vehicles. The Colossus tractors are nice. I also like the Massey Ferguson and the Fendt tractors. And the New Holland equipment is really nice too. I wasn't a huge fan of like, was it the, it started with a V, the Valtrac, or Valtrez, or, I wasn't a big fan of those tractors the other day. Valtra, the Valtra tractors, I didn't really like them too much. I used one the other day when I was playing with a friend of mine, and I didn't like the feel of it. I didn't like the look from the cab view. Like, I know functionally they all essentially work the same, but just kind of comes down to preference, right? Generally, I really like the John Deere tractors because I am a little more familiar with those, and I've driven a John Deere tractor, so it's kind of like, like, hey, this is what I like, this is what I know. I'm hoping to get some more time in a tractor this year if possible, but I don't know. I haven't really heard anything back from my buddy who owns a farm and runs a cattle ranch. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I think it could be fun. Maybe have some videos on the channel of me like actually running farm equipment, or jobbing on a farm for real. All right, well that's good. I don't think I'm gonna necessarily worry so much about kind of positioning those quite yet. But let's go ahead, close this gate back here, and I think we should be able. Yeah, so food, we already have 31 cubic meters of food. I need to get water for them too. My dog is begging me for some, which means that she probably needs to go outside. So, if you guys will give me a moment, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go take care of this needy little puppy. Okay, I've returned. And my dog was really wanting to go outside and go pee. And hoping that I was going to give her some more biscuits. Because Grandpa was here today. And we got to get a couple biscuits from Grandpa. Now, she thinks that she gets to get biscuits all the time. No, no, no. You don't need any more. Alright, I think what we'll do... we could start... The age is 12 months. Puberty is at 18. Yeah, I think we'll start here. We'll start these. I think we'll get 20 of them. That should be good. And then we need to go get water. The 20 cattle. Okay. They're here. We're going to need to get water. So what I think we're going to do is we have our pickup truck here. We could probably get this single cab. I don't think we need to get the... I don't think we need to go balls to the wall. I think this will be fine right here. We're going to get the... Look at this logistics tank here. And they're roughly the same. This one holds... This one's 1 ton. I'm going to go with this tank back. Fenders. Yes, we're going to need dual fenders. Standard capacity. And I guess what we'll do is we'll go with the Massey Ferguson fence. They have like a Kloss. They don't have like the Kloss red, they just have the Kloss green, which is fine. We'll get this. We'll buy that. Pretty good. Then we're gonna get duals on our truck here. So we're gonna go preset 1. Looks a little bit nicer. We might go ahead and bump up to turbocharged. That'll give it us a little bit more to work with here. Wheel setup. We're gonna do dualies in the back. I don't think there's a vinyl for... Yeah, there's JCB, Case, John Deere, Kubota. Yeah, no, there's no vinyl for the Kloss, which is fine. Lighting, we're going to put an extra LED bar up there. Window tint, medium. Attachers, we'll have an attacher for a plow mount here in the front. And main color, we'll go with the kind of Kloss green. We'll leave the white here instead of the red. And yeah, I think that'll be just fine. I think it's very obvious. Buy that, because we need to get some water for our cattle. So now we can jump back here to this area, get into our pickup truck here, a little turbocharged. Back in and hook this up. And then, where's like the stream area at, so I can pull in there and get some water. Where is the stream? Like further down this way? Yeah. Okay, hold on. So yeah, okay. I remember now. We can... Ooh. I forgot how touchy the turning is on this thing. It can go very, very fast, so we're actually going to turn the speed way, way down to like, it's just like, I think probably 35 miles an hour. Because right now, I mean, this can go so fast, it's kind of ridiculous. Alright, there we go. I mean, even this is still really quick. Oop, and there it goes. Every time I try to turn through here, I always get stuck on that dang fence. Every time. That's fine, though. Yeah, geez, 35 feels like it's flying. And we do have to be careful, because we do have crop destruction on, so we don't want to be just driving willy-nilly through our own fields. I do need to come over here and harvest this, though. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull through the back here with all those cattle. All those little cows. We're going to get them some water, and then I'm also going to need to get a manure point set up as well. Let me get out here and this open. I also need to set up a point for manure heap extension, so that we can start storing that as well. Alright, so question here is where can I sort of back this? I think like right here, perhaps. It looks like this is an okay spot where I can sort of back this down a little bit. It looks steep, yes, but I think I'll be able to pull myself back up and out from here. Do I need to open? There we go. Just had to get a little bit further down. Which is fine. Alright, not bad. We'll be able to go dump the water, the cattle. Just kind of speed this up and along. Alright. And here we are. A little bit of cattle, a little bit of water. Alright, we are already kind of on a good start here, huh? So if we take a look here at our pasture, they have water, they have hay. Their health is going to slowly start to come up. They definitely are going to need a lot more water. Now the question is will this produce... Hold on, let me go ahead and turn this off. Is this going to produce manure here? It says separated manure, but I don't see where it will produce manure here. So this is our dump point for slurry. That's fine. That makes sense. Would it be this right here? This looks like an input point. Although that's kind of a dump point. So I'm not sure what's going to come out of here. I think maybe milk. I think maybe the milk comes out of there. Are you going to be the milk? I don't think you're milk. So, maybe it is. Maybe that's where the milk comes from. Let's see real quick. Construction, silo extension, manure heap extension. Overlaps another object. Manure heap needs to be next to a barn. Okay, so this is considered the barn area. I could put this like right here, which is fine. Fine by me. Have this right here in this area. Or manure. There. Okay. Supplementary water tank helps you to supply your greenhouses with water. Must be placed near a greenhouse. I don't really need that. Silos. Now this will all kind of play in. All the pumps and hoses stuff, and that's probably going to go into the center of my farm. Perhaps. Buses. What are you? Yeah, no, these are part of this. So this cow barn large, yeah. Okay, so this. Okay, yes. I understand. Yes. Okay. Containers. Then what can I put? This is a water tank to supply with fresh water. So I could have this. So I'm not having to go so far. Like water storage here, perhaps, I think. Yes, that'll work. Let's see, then there's a few other things that we could use here as well. I think this is good. This is a wash point. And here is a maintenance and repair point. So I think we should also have a fuel point as well. Um, like right here, perhaps. A fuel point I think will be useful. So that we can refill our vehicles. And then what else do we need, perhaps? Stainless steel fertilizer tank. Liquid fertilizer tank. I'm not sure which of those I'll be using, so I'd rather not do anything with that for the time being. So now, what we can do is we can come over to here, and this will allow us to kind of fill up a little bit quicker and easier. I'll let that keep doing its thing, and then for here, we will purchase some diesel. No, I don't want to go full ham on the diesel there. I think 2,000 liters should be more than enough for now. Ah, yes. Oh, this is charging us money for filling up our water. So it is more convenient having it close, but it is also going to cost us money to use it. So I feel like that's a good trade-off, right? Look, we just spent $900 to fill up. So there we go. Now the cattle have they're a little glitchy. They move a little slow, uh, which is just something I've noticed on this map, which kind of sucks because I think it's like a really cool idea to have them out and about like this, but they do get like I don't know why the animation is so bad. All right, well this is pretty much good, I would say. It says that those are low numbers, but I feel like those are pretty good numbers for the amount of cattle that are here. I feel like those are good numbers. Let's try filling this up one more time. And then let's take a look here at combines. What will be a good combine for us to get? Is this New Holland, which isn't bad. The Triton is not a bad combine either. It's a little expensive. That's 357,000. It might just be cheaper for me to get this S760. Yes, that would be better with the Mauer top here. Hmm. I guess we have to leave it in North American setup here. That's fine. Pipe out. Don't have to go anything crazy on this. I think maybe the 22.5 foot be fine. We'll put GPS on it too. Ladder we'll leave standard. Yes, this is a nice combine. No, I think we will go with the slightly larger rear hitch. Go for this Lankota on here instead, and we will get the 26-foot new foldable pipe. There we go. That'll allow us to kind of get a better header, a bigger header. So this is a little over a quarter of a mil, which is fine. Or a little under a quarter of a million. And then we can get a header here. So I don't want to use that one. This one's not bad. The HD 45X. Not the biggest header, but that's fine by me. We can get this Nardi to haul it with. Spray paint that the John green color. No spare wheel is really needed by you. And we will buy the header. All right. So now we have a combine header and all that jazz. We are going to need something to dump all that into, though. A trailer, a decent little trailer, I think. What is something that we'll be able to pull? This Kloss isn't bad. With the extension, it can hold a pretty fair amount. Yeah, I think standard tire should be fine. Yeah, this is good. And what's the price? 20,000? That's not bad. I think we'll buy that. Okay. We'll put one more load of water in here for the cows. And then we'll go park this. We'll grab the tractor and we will take it with us to go pick up the cart and another one of the tractor heads. I'm going to just park this right here in this little bay. This looks like a good spot for it. Alright. That's not so bad. We're kind of slowly getting things slotted where they can, like, where they can live. Alright. What else do we need to do? I'm going to drop this this bale attachment off of here and then grab the what did I have back there? I think we had just a pallet fork and maybe a bucket. So bring this over this way. Disconnect that. Yeah, I do like the interior of the Kloss tractors. I think they look quite nice. They have a very similar like button layout to that of like a John Deere, like the 6R series. We'll make our way over to the vehicle shop where we will buy. Well, actually, we don't really need to buy anything else at the moment, no. So we'll just make our way over to the vehicle shop and pick up our pallet fork and our cart, so that we can get those staged and ready for wheat harvest. And then we'll be busting the baler back out and all that jazz. Got plenty of stuff going on. Plenty of stuff going on the farm. Ooh, got a little bit of choppage there. Oh wow, it's getting really choppy. Why are you getting so choppy? Okay, now we're gonna go hit field 29. Be ready with our cart right outside the field. And then we can come back, get the combine. Hey, look, I didn't hit the fence for once. Go me. All right. So we'll bring ourselves over here. I believe this is our field right here next to us. It is. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop on down to here. Because this is kind of like where all the fields open up in this little spot here. And what I think I'll do, I'll just kind of pull this off and over here to the side for now. That should be good. We have kind of enough staging in here. Let's see, what kind of contracts are open right now? Just check those. I got a couple fertilizing, cultivating, a few harvesting. Harvest field 72. What is that? Wheat. That might not be a bad idea. I got some plowing, some spraying. Okay, so we got a few things we can do. All right. Up we go into the John Deere. I'm gonna go ahead, get over to there, pick that header up, get it on our cart there. As we can. Ooh. We bumped the building a little, didn't we? Alright. I need to get this little fella and shift him out of the way. I think what I'm just going to do is I'm going to park him in this parking spot here. There we go. Make sure I didn't have any of the lights on. Alright, so this, I can go ahead and just plop you down over there. Pop over this. That should snap too. There we go. Pull this up. And I should have any... Can't really see backwards that way. There we go. Look at me. Was able to back up and connect the trailer. That's because I had that that Lankoto, which gives me a pretty nice extended length for connecting trailers. Right now, the question is can I fit through here? The answer appears to be a yes. And I did it. Oh, I was gonna say, and I did it without catching my trailer. Let's see, how bad is it? Not terrible, but a little bit terrible, yeah. Come on. How bad? You gotta be joking. Like, I have been trying not to do this whole stream. Not that, this. Okay, well, that was... Sure. I'm trying just to drive this, as realistically, you know, without having to catch myself. But when you get caught up on those fences, you got no choice, really. You got no choice. Alright. Here's our field right here, field 29. We should make short work of it with this bad boy. And then we will be dropping our straw swaths, which will then come back with the baler, bale up, and That'll be great. Actually, I think we'll have to, maybe we'll have to bring the windrow. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Look at this thing, though. It's a pretty decent sized field. We got a good header on here. We have a decent grain tank. So, we'll be doing pretty good. I think we can handle, like 16 cubic meters of harvest. I do need to download the mod that will change just the bushels, just so I kind of have like a better idea. Of what all the numbers mean. Alright, let's bam right here. Yeah, you can see like got that Linkoda right there, and it really pops that bar out. That is not my field. Grab you. Hello. Get on my combine here. Hello. Why aren't you wanting to connect? Like right up on you. What does it say? Like, excuse me. Here we are. Make sure that we have our straw swath set. We do. And then we will go ahead and start. And yep, there we go. Dropping that straw. Harvesting up our crop here. And I don't know what the state of the field was, so maybe, you know, we should get a better yield out of it moving forward. When can we actually replant this field? Oh yeah, look, this will give us a March planting, and then we'll be able to plant again. That's not bad. Yeah. So we'll be able to replant in September, which means we can really get this field going nice. We can come back through, we can lime it, we can fertilize it, get it all set up for the next year. We can get it rolled and mulched and all that jazz. What we're just going to do right now is just cut like a little headland through here so we have better turning around. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have to worry about coming back here and windrowing. Everything looks really good. Nice straight lines. Yeah, so we're actually not getting the best harvest out of this. And I wonder if that's because we're not... Hold on. What is up with our harvest here? Bad pH value. pH value's bad, nitrogen's bad. So what? We have a 65% yield because our nitrogen is bad. Our pH is not great. So yeah. So we're only getting, you know, 65% of the crop's total potential. So yeah, this isn't going to be a great payout initially, but we'll be able to improve the quality of the soil for the next planting, which honestly we can just do. We just plant this crop again, plant it wheat again, because wheat gives us a pretty good amount of straw. So this is nice. Yep. And we're going to be needing straw for the cattle anyway. So maybe we can, I mean, we could sell off our wheat for other things, or we could keep the wheat and do chickens or whatever. It's really, you know, it's really whatever we want to do. I don't know what else, you know. I think wheat's going to probably be the most beneficial crop for us to grow. I don't think barley. I think sales-wise, wheat's got some of the highest prices. Barley. Oh, oat. Oat. But the question is does oat leave us straw? I think it might. I think we'll have oat straw. So oats could be probably a little more beneficial, huh? Now the real question is what all can be broken down into TMR? because I've been playing on a few other maps, and they have some varied TMR recipes. I don't know if that's like specific to that map, because I've been playing the Edgewater, Saskatchewan map, and it does add flax, peas, and lentils to the game, as well as swathing, which makes sense, like swathing the crop. Like wheat is a swathable crop and generally is swath harvested, where they come through and they chop it all into big rows and they let it dry out, get the moisture out of the wheat until it hits the correct moisture, which I think is 13%. And then, like that, that'll actually sit for a couple weeks to, couple, like, month, like a couple weeks to a month. It'll just sit, dry out, all the weeds will die, and then they'll come back through with the swather, with the pickup header, and they'll pick it all up. All right, there we go. You know what? We're a little bit crooked here, but that's fine. Just screwed this up ever so slightly, but it is what it is, right? How do we want to do this? We can go ahead and turn this on, right? All we're doing right now is we're just gonna go ahead and set our guidance steering up. We're gonna miss a little section of shame. I hope not. Auto width on this. No lines. Yep, look, we're gonna have a little spot of shame. That's fine. We'll come back and grab that little bit there. It's okay. Alright. What I'll do is I'll just pick back up over here at the very end. So here we are. Speed this along back down here. So now we have this on, and I mean, this is like actual technology that they have on farms with this GPS kind of system. It's really cool. I mean, essentially the tractors will drive themselves to a degree. Let's just grab this little bitty bit here. That should be on the money there. Okay, yep. Back this up. Start doing that section of the crop there. Things you have to do when you kind of screw the pooch. Alright, so we'll set that, drop that, and this should line up nice and neat here. There we go. Ooh, yeah, we are actually filling up. We're gonna need to dump here in a moment. I think probably by the time we reach the end of this line, this end of this row. So yeah, so we have a lot of field potential then, because, well, we've done like one headland pass and then just one row. So we're getting a pretty good yield out of this field, and that's even with it not being at the most efficient. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Alright, let's jump here to our tractor. Bring this over. Be able to unload. All right. So we'll still be able to get like almost two full combines worth of grain into this, which isn't terrible. But we are going to be putting that little tractor to the test. That is for certain with pulling that, as well as just all the work that it's going to have to do. I mean, obviously, what we're going to do is we're just going to be basically waiting until we can get an additional tractor. I kind of want to wait for one to go on sale. I don't want to have to buy another brand new one if I don't have to. Because sometimes you don't have any choice. Sometimes you gotta spend the money on the new tractor. But, you know, we had like $1.8 million and we've basically already spent $1 million. Now, we do own like 3 fields, a big property, a really good quality combine. So, I mean, like, we're well set for what we need to do, and I do eventually want to expand out to a few more fields. Probably wouldn't mind picking up field 33, probably field 32, which is another grass field. Field 31, just kind of, you know, chunk up this upper quadrant area. Maybe field 9. So, oh, and then there are some bigger fields to the south. Fields 12 and 13 are pretty large. I think they're field 13 is the largest field on the map. So, when we were playing multiplayer on here, we would get into we'd do a 3-man to be able to go do field 13. We have 2 people running combines and 1 guy running a grain truck. And it still would still take us about 35-40 minutes to get through it. 45 minutes, depending on the crop. Yeah, we should get a really, really good amount of hay out of this, which is going to be nice. Or not hay, but straw. I don't know why I always confuse the two. I mean, I know the difference between them, but for some reason I always will say, like, call the other one the other one. Honestly, if we had like a little forage wagon to pick it up, that would be great. But I don't want to buy another piece of equipment when I can just come through and bale it all. But then I guess if I do bale it all, then I'm going to have to transport it all. So honestly, it might even behoove us just to do it that way. Let's see. Little forage wagon. What's going to be? It's 95. That's 150. We'd be able to pull that. But here's a class one. That's a 220. That's a little above our punching range. Shootmaker. That can store quite a bit. Silage additive tank. I think. What will it cost? Yes. I don't think we'll need one. This will cost us $100,000, but I think that this will be useful. I might just lease it for $5,000. Yeah, you know what? We'll just lease it, and eventually, when we get a bigger vehicle, when we get a more powerful one, we'll bump up to this Colossus here. This will be nice, and then we can get silage additive tanks onto here as well. Okay, that's fine. Yes, this will be much easier on us to get all this picked up, because we're just going to be jumping the material. Oh, bless me. We'll just be dumping the material into the pen for the cattle, as well as into the robo feeder. So. All right. Okay, well, I think what say we probably got about 3 more passes. We'll have this done. This field will be done and dusted as far as harvesting goes. Not too shabby. I feel like this has been a pretty good start. We're gonna bump it up to the 3x time just because there's really not that much going on. We're not gonna burn out time. All right, there we go. I don't think we're gonna run out of time today to get everything done that we need to get done. I always kind of slow it down on the very first day because we're not in season to like be able to increase the number of days per season. Because generally I like to run 2 to 3 days depending on the size of the map. Um, just makes things easier to kind of keep up with everything, especially on the bigger maps. Like when I play the 4X maps and stuff like that, it's generally a 2 to 3 day season, like per month. Like every month will be 2 to 3 days, just so I can get everything done. Especially like on a map like Midwest Horizons, so it's a 4X, but some of those fields are quite large. There's one field that it takes me about 4 hours to completely work it, and so it's kind of just like, oh crap, am I going to be able to finish what I got going on here in a timely manner? Generally, yes. Keep this going. Keep it going. Yeah, we got about 2 more passes to go. Got this next one here, and we'll come back up, and that'll be good to go there. Hey, break a little bit of the immersion there, driving through the hedge. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, we should have. This should be wide enough to get that as the last pass. We might have a little bit of stragglage, but I don't think we will. It definitely looks like we'll be able to wipe that out in this last pass here, and then, man, yeah, we have our work cut out for us. Go pick that little card up. I think we'll probably go ahead and store the wheat because I don't think it's going to be selling. Yeah, January is going to be kind of its top time. Right now it's like its lowest sell point, so we'll get all that stored in our storage back on the farm proper. Ooh, hopefully we have enough room to get this last little bit of harvest. Oh no, we might actually fill up before we can finish. That would be a little frustrating. Oh wow, we just missed. Alright, well, let's see. I think regardless, we're going to have to make 2 trips. Because I know that we can't store 2 full combines worth of grain in the grain cart. The grain cart is only like 25 cubic meters. And we can harvest like 36 on 2 full pickups. So yeah, I don't... Ooh, this is cutting it really close. We're just going to have like a little smidge of this left at the end, aren't we? 99. Let's take it slow. Of course, yeah, just a little bit left. That's actually kind of annoying. That's fine. Like I said, we weren't going to be able to take it all in one run anyway, which is okay by me. Also, now we can see how powerful this little tractor is, right? He's just a little guy, but he's got a lot of heart and a lot of wheat. All that wheat mass is just propelling him forward. All right, get it all nice and full up. Are we at least gonna empty the hopper there in the top? Close enough. Close enough. Alright. We're gonna go dump this in the storage area here on the farm. So that's not bad. 22.5 cubic meters of wheat. I need to figure out how to put the bushels in. Bushels. Alright. And there we go. Dumping this. There we are. And now we will go pick up the rest. And bring that all back. Look at that, we've already put an hour and a half's worth of work on this tractor. It's already in need of some fuel and a little bit of light maintenance. A little bit of light maintenance. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this up to about here, which should be roughly the point that I need that at. Go ahead and finish the field. And dump all that in. It's, you know, a little bit of clipping on the side, but that's fine. Alright, take this back down here, get this loaded on to the header trailer, take this back to the farm, get it situated into its storage area, and then come back, grab that. We still have, you know, a little bit of field work that needs to be done. Yeah, look at this. Perfect little pickup here. Grab it, yoink. A good turn there. Now, this is one thing I hate about this is it's like a little, you know, articulating trailer pull behind. So I have a hard time backing this thing up. It's not one of my best skills. That's for sure. So I'm not sure where I want to put this then. I think like I could put it behind here. Right? Like I could open up this gate, which actually, I mean, if I really wanted some more grass, I could come this way. Because I have this area right here. If nothing else, I think what I might do with this area is throw a few greenhouses in here. A few greenhouses would not be a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this through. I think what I can do If I put greenhouses in here, I'm not going to be able to do this. I think what I'm going to do is we'll just kind of do one of these numbers, right? Just come through. Round this around. I guess we can put greenhouses back along that way. This is actually a lot of grass that I could mow, isn't it? This really is crap. Okay. Hold on. That might have to be a thing. So I could just pull this guy in right back here. Dump it off. And then, I mean, there you go. Got, you know, little storage for that. And then I could just put this little fella right here in this shed. And wham bam, thank you ma'am. It's all done. Got this big boy. And he's got his little place to live now. Now I'm wondering, because there's a lot of grass back here I could mow. I might have to do that. Might have to go back there and mow. Alright. Come on, little buddy. Let's go dump you off, so that's not bad. We got roughly just shy of 30,000 liters out of that field. And that was a 65% yield. So we could be doing much better with that when we will have the field in significantly better shape going into our next planting season, since we'll be the one who's planting and fertilizing and all that, instead of it, you know, how it came out with the map loading. Alright, there we go. We'll store this over here. Our little trailer. Pull it this way. We're just gonna store it up. I think I'll actually store it right over here by the John Deere. Yeah, that's the play. Come on, no. Turn, turn, turn. Turn, turn, turn. And honestly, that's looking pretty good. No. Let's get it straightened out. And there you are. Alright, time to go grab the forage wagon. Forage wagon, forage wagon. So that we can get that there for the cows, get all that straw, and be able to start getting that manure production. Because I think, like, I just want to stay completely organic here on the farm. So I'll be going for using the manure and the slurry and everything for like for treating my crops, fertilizing my crops as much as I can, to use like natural fertilizer is going to be the goal. Now, like for this first year, I might have to use the store purchase fertilizer. So just because we're not going to have everything that we need right off the rip. Oh, that's fine. Look at this thing. This is nice. We're going to be able to pick all... I don't know if we'll be able to get the whole field in one go. But I have a feeling we're going to be able to pick up quite a bit with this. And then I don't know... Oh, there we go. And look, there it is. Once again, thwarted by the gate. The enemy at the gate is indeed just the gate. The gate is the enemy. We're going to be a little unrealistic here and cut through the hedge. I know. You have access to the land. It's my land. Oh, okay. Well, it appears that we are going to have quite a bit of straw. I might have to bale some of this, just to kind of keep it for later. Wow. Okay. Okay. We underestimated how much straw we were going to have. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to get to the end of this like little row here, this section. We're just going to go dump that right into the cow pen. So, giving them their straw bedding. Alright. Here we come. Here we come, cows. Here is some bedding for you. Hello. No? That's a no-go? Do I have to, bring it inside? Ah, here it is. Here was the... There's the point. Alright, well. Now let's take a look here, a little peek. Yeah, okay, they can have a lot more straw. Their health is slowly coming up. Productivity is really low. They have straw. Let's hop up out here and take a little peeky poo what we got going on here. So the straw's been put in. They're already starting to produce slurry. And that should be pretty good. Pretty good amount of straw we brought in. Alright. So, let's rotate this little fella back out there to the field. I think we'll probably do a couple of passes and then come dump straw into here. And I think we're still going to need to bale some of this, which is fine. That's, I expected the need to bale. So, I think that we're definitely going to need to be picking up a bale cart, though. We're going to need something. And I am only renting this, so... Wow. I did not think that we were going to be having straw like this. I figured, we'd have some, yeah, but not in the weight that we're grabbing it right now. Like the volume, rather. That's the word I was looking for. It's getting a little bit late. I probably should be wrapping things up. It's approaching my bedtime quite quickly. Wow. Look at all this. I think we'll do one more row, and then we'll take this and dump it into the feeding area. And then we'll just need to get some mineral feed and let that silage ferment. And we'll be good to go there. Get a couple flats, a couple pallets of mineral feed. Load them up. Oh yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's gonna be good right there. Go load this up. And then I think the rest of this maybe will be bales. Actually, I'll probably do a couple more rows and go dump it off as bedding. We'll do like 2 more rows, dump that as bedding, and then the rest of it will get baled and stored. So I think what I will do is I'll build the bale storage building so that I can store. Yeah, just let me do it this way. Oh, we will? Thank you. All right. Yeah. How's this looking now? Health is up to 6%. They have food. They have water. Producing a little bit of milk. So, okay. Alright, yeah, so we have a pretty good amount of straw stored in there. Mineral feed, we're gonna need, and silage, we're gonna need. I wonder if I could, can I buy silage? Is there a spot on the map that's selling silage? That is the question. I think that there is. I think there's a spot that sells silage on the map. Selling farm supplies. Farm supplies sells silage. So I could head that way, grab some silage, and bring it this way. Now, let's see, is there anywhere else that's selling, what's this, urea fertilizer? Diesel refinery is selling that. Interesting, interesting. What else? Separated manure. There's a few places buying that. I might actually turn off. Yeah, I think I might actually turn off the platinum DLC because I don't really think I'm going to be doing anything with forestry on this map. I don't really know why I put the platinum DLC on. Fertilizer, farm supplies selling it. Liquid fertilizer, the liquids place is selling it. They're selling straw, they're selling hay. Nobody's really selling grass, so that's fine. Okay, so yeah, we'll be able to kind of keep up, and then silage. Okay, so if we need to, we can purchase some silage, well enough, at a decent enough price. Oh, look, there's a whole bale over there I failed to grab. Okay. Well, that's remedy. We can remedy that easily enough. All right. We're gonna go grab 2 more. 2 more rows. Oh, yum, 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 yum. 2 more rows of this. And then we'll build the bale storage building, which will be nice. I completely forgot that I had a tasty little sparkling water here on my desk. And it's been open this whole time, and I have barely drank any of it. And it's significantly less carbonated than it was when I opened it. Which makes me sad, because I would hate to waste it. So I'm going to have to drink that fairly quickly, because it is, yeah, it's quite late. This is normally about the time that I'm laying down in bed. That should be good. let's run this in for bedding. And then we'll just kind of come back and bale up all that. And we're going to need to get a bale loader cart. We're going to have to. If nothing else, we're just going to need to lease it. Alright, let's get you into here. More raw for these nerds. Or a little bit more bedding for them. So they can make more manure for me. We'll look over in that manure heap, and I think it's got a little bit over there. I don't even think that's enough to be visible yet. Oh yeah, no it does. Just a little smidge of manure. Alright, you just disconnect. And we will return you. There you go. Return you. Alright. And let's go grab our baler over here. And get those bales started. And while we're over here too, we'll hook up to this, and then we'll take a peek at what the cost of the building is. Is there anything? See, look, we have platinum expansion thing here, platinum expansion thing here. We can get those out of our sales area here. So silos, and I believe not a silo. Is it a shed? I think it's a shed. Precision platinum guy pack. Where are you? Roja? Barn. No, I think it is a silo, yeah. Bale and pallet storage, yes, right here. Where do I put you then? Because here in the middle of the farm area is not exactly the best place for this. I think I don't really plan on doing anything with this bunker. Can I not sell you? I can't sell it. Well, that is a little annoying. Overlaps with another object. Okay, well. Is this in a lined up kind of a position? It appears so. I don't really want to put it like right there. It's mildly frustrating. Well, let's see. What do we do with this? Oh, wood mile. Oh, we don't really need a wood mill now, do we? No. The pumps and hoses, a stationary separator. Near a liquid manure. We don't really have one of those, do we? Alright, now. Here's a bigger stationary separator. These are all pretty small. Liquid manure tank, fermenter. We can't put straw in. So, there needs to be silage, manure, slurry, or chopped sugar beet. Yeah, we can't really do anything with the straw in this system. Grand Quid Pro. Takes goods and transforms them into different products, huh? Interesting. But not really useful. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's just go out and bail. We'll go out and bail and we'll think about it, what we want to do. I'd like to store things, but I'm not sure how I want to build it out. The straw is only going to be useful for so long. I can, I could store it. I could just store it. I could build like a spot, like a covered spot, and just store it. That is an option. Maybe I'm not going to have as many bales as I think. Now that I do have I had a pretty significant number of that already put in, so these are so small, these little tiny balls. Stuck. It's fine. Just gonna rotate this way. We still have so much to do on this field. It needs to be like mulched, and it needs to be fertilized. The pH isn't too bad, but the nitrogen needs some loving on this field. And of course we missed two like little nubbins back there, eh? Alright. I can't believe tomorrow is going to be Sunday already. This week has just flown by. Not necessarily in a bad way, but man, just one of those blur weeks. Alright. Let's grab this. Yeah, look at that. We've already got a number of bales on the field. I do really like this baler. This thing is great. I'm looking forward to the other DLCs that drop this year. I'm really excited to see what all they come out with. New equipment, new logistics. Alright, okay, I'm still missing these little spots, huh? Wow, okay. That's a little annoying. We're not gonna sweat that little bit, though. We'll just mulch it over. This is gonna be a field to mulch, that's for sure. Yeah, this is gonna be good. And this isn't even like a full harvest. That's the crazy part about this, is that like this is like 60% of what we would normally get. So yeah, okay, let's grab that little nub there. Now, actually, good question here. I don't know if that 60% was actually just harvestable grain, or if that counted for straw as well, too. I know it's a byproduct item, but does it count as well for yield with precision farming? I'm not certain. I should have reset my counter so I could have seen how many of these I've gotten. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these on the field so far. And we still have a little bit to go. Maybe we should at least get one more bale. One more bale should come out. Maybe even two. Potentially. Depending. Yeah, we might have two. Actually, I mean, I'm pretty confident we'll get a second bale. There's pretty significant amount of straw left on the field. Oh yeah, more than enough. Alright, well, I'm gonna be kind of in between here. Can this get over 50? Oh yeah, okay. I am gonna go ahead and just say that's good here. And just kick one more straw bale out. Alright. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 of these on the field. And let's see about potentially renting a bale loader. This will pick up 24 of them. Guess we could go that route. Just lease this out for a little bit of money. Go take this back. Put it in its home. Go grab that. Grab all of these bales. Bring them to the farm. And come back for those bales too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silage bales. Question, can I grab you? Can I use my pines here and get you? Yeah, I can. Alright, you come with me. We're gonna... Okay, or not. Guess you can fall down if you really want to. But just drive forward then. Is that good? Alright, we're just gonna go dump you over here. You can go in this with the rest of the straw. Or rest of the hay, rather, not straw. I don't know why I always call you straw. Not even the same, like, looking symbol. But I can't help it. It's one of the things that I constantly misnamed. Alright. Go ahead and back this up. Okay. Alright, high speed. Backing it up. Not trying to mess it up. And there we are. Of course. I guess we'll just center you in, that's fine. I still have to go get my mowing attachments. But let's go ahead and go grab this little bale cart. Then I think what I'll do is what? Construction. Bring you around this way. We have here bulk haul, bulk material. It's way too big. Yeah, there's no way. You're too large. Small garage. Shelter with a solar roof. Hay shed. Oh, geez, that's massive. Yeah, that ain't gonna do. This is kind of a nice bulk haul, but it's really, really big. Precision farming. Where can I put you? Like back here? There we go. Little station there. Building with photovoltaics. Garage to store my vehicles and tools, like right here. Wha-bam. We line that up like so. That's still crooked, isn't it? Yeah. Just slap one of these bad boys down right here. If I was gonna do anything like that, I would probably take, because I have this generator park, right? Not, well, first off, not enough money, but like check that out. You just slap this sucker down like one of these fields. Whatever. This one's at a pretty steep angle, so not that one, but yeah, making 36K a month from this massive solar park. Anyway, that's not what we're looking to do. I need something to store. I guess maybe like this. No, even that's still too big for this little area. Maybe I will. Yeah, that's not big enough. Maybe I do go for that. Maybe I just do go for the silo here. What do I just put you here? Overlaps, overlaps. Yeah, it's gonna overlap with the doorway there, isn't it? There's no good place to put this. I can't put it over here. I guess I could, like, do one of these numbers. Or, like, have it facing the same, like, this way. Is that about square? No. That right there looks to be about lined up. And then I could just kind of do one of these numbers. I just don't want to, like, there's so much space here in the center. I don't want to throw that off by having this over there. Because, like, I feel like I could build that really good kind of system here in the center with pumps and hoses, like have like my little BGA and everything here on site. Let's kind of take a look at that actually. Let's see technically if we could manage this, right? So we need a fermenter. This is like the smallest one. Which will be able to fill up with like slurry and manure pretty easily once we have everything kind of full bore with the cattle. So like there's that. That's not too bad of a size. Then we get this aginator here. A biogas plant route found. Tracking, but that's not a very big piece. This VBio, this is relatively small too. And what else do we have here? So this will only take manure and stuff like that. So you, this 30 is this 115? Yeah, no. We like run one of these smaller bios here, like maybe even the 60, and then the bleed off. So we don't have to go necessarily too crazy on this, do we? Even the biggest fermenter, yeah. The small fermenter, but then we also can't forget that we need to have a storage silo as well. For like, yeah, liquid manure. Actually, I think we need to have 2 of these. Yeah, this will start taking up space rather quickly here in the center. So I guess in the interim, you know what? You just put it here. Why am I making this so much harder on myself? I can literally just put it right here. Oh, hey, look. Ding dong. Wakey wakey. Yeah, right there. Perfectly fine. Aw, hold on. Get my texture back. Where's my little, square stone texture at, huh? Concrete brick? Is this it? Let's, yes. We like the concrete brick. Nice. Makes us happy. There we go. Well, cool. Look, we can just, right there. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I don't know why I was making that more difficult than it needed to be. Will these bales still turn into silage inside of there? That is the question. Does this act as like a logistics building? It does not. Okay. If I grab you, what are you at? You're 8% fermented. Okay. I just come over here and I'm just like, oh, look at me. I'm picking you up. Will it take it? That's the question. We take that. Yes. Okay, look. Oh, and there it is. Nice and stored back there. Now then the real question is how do I... what do I do to get the bales out? Open storage dialog. R. Round bale. Grass. 1. Okay. Okay. Total capacity. This can hold 250 bales. Alright, alright. I see you. Alright, actually real quick then, let's just to make things a little faster here, let's just grab this. Put that in there. We're just gonna grab these few little grass bales here and get them in. We'll still go pick up the hay bales. Now I wonder if we can have mixed bales in here. Because we have this grass, you know, which is slowly fermenting into silage, which is nice. Yeah, I think this is cool too because this, I'm pretty sure we can have mixed bales in here. This is going to be great for kind of helping with some frame rate issues because I've known in the past when I've done like bulk amounts of baling that it has caused a little bit of issue with lag. So, alright. I'm going to grab the bale picker upper and grab these. And I think that'll be it. I think that's going to be the end of the this live stream here on YouTube. If you're watching this, you're watching the VOD. Thank you. Appreciate you. Just felt like a little bit of late night farm sim. So, why deprive myself when I can just do it? Do it while you have the time. That's what I say. Ooh. If you want to catch more Farm Sim, you can check me out for some Farm Sim Sunday tomorrow over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Fudge Dice Roll. Same name. I'm over there, and I'm also on like Instagram and TikTok and a few other places. I really do need to kind of do more stuff with my TikTok. It's been a moment. It's been like a week or so since the last time I posted on there. I've got to come up with some more fun content ideas. I should also probably find a way to get some of my Twitch clips onto there too, because I've had some pretty interesting ones from playing Fallout 4 recently that I think could probably be a lot of fun there. Alright, let's pick these bales up. Oop. These are just little fellas. Well, this will be nice. We'll actually be able to get these suckers loaded into there pretty quickly, eh? And then we'll have plenty of stuff to do here on the farm tomorrow. Mulching and processing and all that jazz. Getting the farm ready to go into the next season. Earning some money. Because right now we're pretty small on the equipment. We have grass care stuff basically. We don't even have all of it. There's still some more things we could use. I believe this right here is the last bale. We'll go drop these straw bales off. Well, this is pretty nice. Got a little bit of straw baleage going on here. Get these mugs dumped off into storage here. Well, check that out. Isn't that nice? That is all nice and stored. And I should just be able to return that. Although there was all that grass. You know what? We're going to keep that. We're going to keep it because there's still a good amount of grass that we can go harvest back behind all of that. So I think we might do that too. We might go hit all that grass up, harvest it, and get it in as silage tomorrow too. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did and you haven't done it already, maybe drop me a follow or a subscription. That'd be cool. Thank you so very much for being here watching, whether you were here live or enjoying the VOD format. Yeah, Fudge Dice Roll signing off. I hope you have a great day, and yeah, keep on being you. Thank you so very much, and goodbye.